Alright. Hey friends. Once again in Limbus. I've made a lot of progress. I've learned a lot of things. Watched a lot of guides. There's this one YouTuber in particular I'd like to shout out. His name is like ESGOO, something like that. ESGOO. I've watched like a ton of his videos. He's just kind of very entertaining to watch, and I've learned a lot from him. So shoutouts. He's cool. Watch his stuff. You will actually learn. But yeah, other than that, first of all, leveled up a bunch, progressed a bunch of the story. I'm actually like deep into like the 3rd chapter. However, I've run into a little bit of a wall. So the combat here is level 27, right? And at the start of the chapter, which I actually didn't complete like the bonus objectives there, we're level 16. So the jump is a lot, like pretty extreme, and you would think that's not much, but the XP that you gain from just doing the fights is a lot lower comparatively. So as a result, my sinners, like my highest level sinners, are 22, and this is after I've put in a lot of XP tickets on them. So I've kind of hit a wall where if I wanted to level up my characters to be an appropriate level to keep doing the story, I would have to spend like a couple days, maybe more than a couple days, doing a bunch of XP excavation so that I can level them up. Which is kind of, it feels kind of off because I've been like rushing story so far, and the story has been very interesting. I'm sure it's alleviated a lot if you have the battle pass, which I am thinking of buying, because I do think I'll be playing a lot. You can get a lot of XP tickets from the battle pass. And there's also this. Races and identities level up to 50. And besides that, there is another interesting thing. Right now there's the 2nd anniversary login event. And here, there's a select a season 2 identity to obtain, including, 3 stars. Any season 2 3-star. And here, which I got yesterday, races and identities uptie up to tier 4. So with those 3 things, assuming I buy the battle pass, I could basically immediately get a level 50 uptie 4 3-star. However, I think that would make for a slightly lame experience, having one sinner do everything. However, that would also mean I get to throw all of my resources into, my 2nd and 3rd sinners, which would, catch up pretty quick, and then it wouldn't be lame. However, there's also the issue of the season 2 identities kind of not standing out that much. I've done some research, and apparently this is the better one of the season 2 identities. It's a tremor identity, so she would synergize with my Rhodion identity that I have taken to update 3, and she does fragile, which helps the whole team, right? So that could be good. However, I'm not sure if this is the right call. It might not be. Maybe the other characters here are better. I think I've seen this guy around, specifically for syncing, but I don't really have characters that do syncing. So I don't think I would choose him either. So in terms of my sinners, I've continued with Sinclair. I've leveled up this Heathcliff, took him to update 2, threw a bunch of XP coupons at him, and he has done pretty well. As I said, I took my Rhodion to update 3 because I really liked her. and she has kind of been carrying ever since I took her to update 3, because my Sinclair is still update 2. My Rodion has actually been doing more work than him, which is very interesting. Apparently, skill 3 is by far his best one, which is why he has been underperforming. So yeah, it's some tough decisions to make, like what to spend this on, what to spend this on to get the battle pass, what to spend the 50 ticket on, right? So I'm gonna keep doing research, hopefully get some opinions from other people. Maybe someone has something to comment on this video to let me know about something I could work with these characters. There's a couple of other standout sinners that identities that I've heard about that I could potentially, you know, have patience and then grind my E.G.O shards for. The most notable are this one, this Mersol, how are you pronounce it? Mersol, or whatever, I don't fucking know. Is ridiculously good apparently, and he has like some synergy with buffing poise. However, I think this only works for other Blade lineage characters, which would mean I need to get other Blade lineage characters. So even though he's really good, maybe I wouldn't be able to work that much with him with the characters that I do have. However, he's cool. Mersol is one of my favorite sinners, honestly. And then there is this one, this Yi-Sang one. Apparently this is like one of the best identities in the game, and I've read what he does. He applies random statuses and then gets buffed because of the random statuses. So because my team currently has Tremor, and I'm gonna get that Ishmael identity from season 2 that does more Tremor, and he does bleed, I could probably save up and get him, and then I'd have like a pretty functional team. And then I could save my level 50 ticket on my uptype 4 ticket for a super high tier identity like this. But I don't know if I wanna wait that long, especially because I actually don't have any Yi-Sang shards, which is kind of funny. I haven't gotten a single one for him. It's fucked up. I do have 20 of these boxes. However, this could potentially be only 20 shards out of 400, so not that much. If I buy the battle pass, it becomes a bigger number, although not by that much. However, the biggest thing about the battle pass is I would get a good amount of thread and a good amount of like XP tickets, which would be nice. Let's see, what else did I want to mention? I actually have a notepad here. Oh yeah, E.G.Os. So I've learned properly how to like use E.G.Os. Again, I only have like the basic ones. I have one E.G.O outside of the basic ones, which is this one, which is pretty good. It heals, and yeah, it heals. So the way I've been using E.G.Os, and by E.G.Os I mean mostly the Faust base one, because it gives sanity, has been to win clashes. So when you clash with an enemy, it takes like, let's go to like this Faust here. So you have your skill, right? Your skill has a base number, which in this skill's case right now is 2. And then this +4 means for each coin you get like 4 more value if you roll, I think, heads. So this skill can do a number of 10, for example. And that number has to be higher than the enemy's number to win the clash. And then your sanity makes it more likely for your coins to hit heads. So having high sanity and having a high number makes it so your skill is more likely to win clashes. Now usually when skills have less coins, they have a higher base number. Well, doesn't change much. But a higher base number basically means that even if you lose coins, you still have a higher base chance to win the clash. So a skill having more coins isn't necessarily always a good thing. That is something that I learned. And E.G.Os have extremely high base numbers. So as long as you have the sanity cost and the E.G.O resources, you can basically guarantee to win a clash. So in this case, heal 10 SP for 4 allies with the least SP. Let's say Faust is about to lose a clash, and you have your characters at 0 sanity, which at the start of the fight your characters are at 0, and if your characters don't win clashes, they remain at 0. If you get enough resources to use this E.G.O, not only can you guarantee win a clash with Faust for that turn, which wouldn't be sanity positive necessarily, but you would do damage, right? You would then heal sanity for your allies, which then gives them more chances to clash, and when you clash, you gain sanity. So then you can help your allies snowball into being like pretty high on sanity. I think that's a very fun way to use like Faust, I would say. I think Faust, despite currently using her with supposedly a pretty bad identity that's not even invested at all, her E.G.O has been carrying me like through a good amount of fights, honestly. It's kind of crazy. And it also does AoE. So apparently this attack weight means that you can hit up to 3 enemies. However, I think they have to be targeting you, something like that. Or they have to be attacking. This is something I still haven't properly understood yet. But it means you can hit up to 3 enemies. So, even though my Faust is very underinvested, if I'm up against enemies that are weak to either this damage type, which I think is like blunt, or this type of E.G.O, which I think is pride, Faust can still end up being like top 3 or top 2 damage done if I do a bunch of her E.G.Os, right? Because this still does like some pretty good damage. So that's that's fun, you know. I think I've grown to like Faust a lot more because of that. You know, she's a support that ends up being just as impactful as, you know, these 3-star like DPSers. Currently on my teams I've been using this E.G.O, and on the situations where I have 6 allies I've been using this Dawn. However, these two suck. I haven't invested in them because they sucked before, and because I haven't invested in them, they have continued to suck. So that kind of convinces me further that I should choose that one Ishmael identity. So that's most likely what I'm gonna do. The question is whether I want to burn like 3 uptime and 3 levels on it. So with all of that said, that's pretty much the status of my account right now. I did do another 10 pull and I got nothing. It's kind of greedy. I should be using my lunacy to like get more energy, more encephalon, so that I can grind more XP stuff. That would be the smart thing to do, rather than pulling like an idiot. But pulling is fun, so yeah. So I'm currently here. Enemies are level 27. Now I'm probably gonna lose this, or at the very least not clear the EX objective. Or I do wanna, you know, throw myself at it to see what happens. If there's story right now, I'm gonna like, yeah, I'm gonna edit this out because I do wanna pay attention to this, and then I'll just show you the fight. Alright, combat time. So the story in chapter 3 has been actually pretty interesting. I really like Sinclair a lot. So here, I just click winrate and I see that Rodion is struggling. This means that it's very unlikely to clash, to like win the clash. I'm just gonna defend with her and hope that Sinclair wins so that he can start getting some sanity. So even though I've been like learning more, I still use the winrate to like just make it faster, right? So Sinclair did win sanity, which means he's gonna start winning clashes. And because of the way this Sinclair works, he's gonna like give himself speed. So he's always gonna be first, so he's always gonna be clashing. And because he was the first to get sanity, he's gonna be, you know, doing a lot of carrying. So here I wanna defend with her. And with her. Defending, I don't think gains you any sanity. But it also makes you not die, so I think that's also pretty important. Alright. Whoa, never mind, he's at -4 sanity now. That's kind of an issue. He's still favored though. I don't know how. I think, yeah. So Heathcliff's defense can attack as well. I don't know if that attack can get him sanity, but if it does, then that's kind of really good. Also, I believe next turn I'll have enough E.G.O resource to use Faust's E.G.O. Yeah, so Heathcliff there managed to get the attack off from his defense, which ended up staggering an enemy. So that's pretty clutch. I think Ishmael got staggered, yeah. So here, yeah, I have to defend with her. I'm gonna E.G.O with Faust, and then everyone's gonna get sanity, and so they'll clash more on the next fight, the next round. Here, she only hits one enemy. I think that's why I said that. I think it only hits enemies that are targeting you. But, you know, it did fucking 40 damage on an uninvested Faust. It's pretty pretty good, I would say. So now everyone's got pretty good sanity. So now everyone's gonna be a lot more favorable to win clashes. Of course, they can still lose clashes. Like here, Sinclair has a neutral clash. He could very well lose this. So I can probably like defense here to at least make sure he doesn't lose sanity. However, if he's close to getting staggered, I would probably want to risk getting the clash instead, because he's gonna get staggered anyway, right? But we'll see. Also, this is Rodion's skill 3, which is pretty damn good. This one's favored too. If it wasn't favored, I would probably want to E.G.O with Rodion. But yeah, we'll see. And then all of these are like unopposed, so we're chilling. It should be a pretty good turn. This Rodion is so good. The way like the sounds she makes when she fucks people up, oh, it's so good. Like she just charges her gauntlets and then something clicks. She beats the fuck out of somebody and then like it makes all those blood sounds. But it's so good. So here Sinclair I think lost the clash despite being favored. So he lost a bunch of sanity. So I'm gonna... Oh, I can't E.G.O. I don't have the... Just gonna evade then. Dominating, favored. So I can turn this favored into... Never mind, also don't have resources for that. So that's the issue with E.G.Os as well. Well, not the issue, but like the condition for them, right? You have to make sure you can actually charge them. So far so good. Heathcliff is about to get staggered. Alright. Yeah, I can E.G.O again with Faust. I still can't E.G.O with Rodion. I'm gonna defend here. I'm gonna... Wait, what resources does this use? Okay. So I'll probably be able to E.G.O with Rodion on the next turn. Unless she gets staggered, which she might. Heathcliff probably will, which I hope not. And then the Sinclair ones are unopposed, I believe. So I'll just E.G.O with her to get everyone. Well, they're almost maxed on sanity, but it's still AoE damage, right? Maybe. Ah, fuck, he's gonna lose. Oh, never mind. Yeah, no, he lost. Okay, so... Oh, well, he won his sanity back up. I guess that's fine then. Alright, Rodion. He's been doing some carrying. I should probably grind thread it to up to 3 my Heathcliff. He's also potentially pretty good from what I know. So this will hit 2 enemies. See like 68 damage in a turn for like a random Faust ID with no investment. It's kind of crazy. The stagger? Nice. Good shit. I definitely need to replace my Ishmael. Okay, so now the big guy shows up. So yeah, I'm definitely not gonna get the EX. But we'll see what happens. I want to E.G.O with this guy and then defend the next one. I can't E.G.O with him, I'm gonna evade. Everything else seems fine. Do I see any neutral? This one's neutral, but I can't go with him. Okay, what about this? Unopposed. Wait, he has a favored one here? I think I was gonna evade. What the hell? Alright. This one's neutral. Yeah, this is all the same. Alright. Right, let's see. Good big, damn. Look at that. Dude, she's been carrying so hard. Okay. He won the clash against E.G.O. And then this is the... No, this isn't an E.G.O. What the hell? He's rolling 18s without an E.G.O? That's the highest I've seen. Wait, what 20? Oh, this is the E.G.O. Okay, yeah. I used to not notice these things because, you know, I wasn't used to the game, but just by being around, you start to notice it. And then, of course, when I like level up my characters and uptie them, I want to start seeing like numbers higher than 18, probably. Also when my teams start to like make sense. Can I E.G.O with him now? Can. This is hopeless, I'm gonna evade. This is struggling, so I'm gonna double evade. Gonna pussy mode, but it is what it is. And then the rest is just that. These are all unopposed, so I don't think I need to E.G.O with these characters. However, I do want... Never mind, I don't have resources. Okay. Alright. Please win the clash. Oh, it's an E.G.O, never mind, he's gonna win. Yeah. Dude, the animation for this one is sick, but it never does that much damage. He got some Rapture, which means my Sinclair lost some sanity for that, which kind of sucks. Oh, he's staggered though. Dude, look at this Rodion, he's just fucking him up. Hell yeah. Dude, Rodion's the GOAT. Alright, Faust doing just scratches on him, of course. And then because he's staggered, I can just go all in on damage. So Ishmael's gonna do fuck all for damage, so I'm gonna E.G.O with her. Rodion can go nuts, even though none of these are skill 3, that's fine. And I do wanna... I can't, okay, never mind. Yeah, that's it. He's probably gonna die here. Yeah, finish him off. Okay, so even though I'm underleveled, it was possible via, you know, understanding the game at least a little bit. But I think I did 11 turns, so I didn't get the EX reward. I'm eventually gonna have to go back and do it again to get those lunacy. I think those 40 lunacy. I'm gonna continue the story, and then if I still have something to add, I'll edit it in. Oh wait, I actually did get the EX reward. Dude, sick. Let's go to damage. Yeah, Rodion doing a ton, Sinclair doing a ton, Heathcliff, Faust. You like Faust, even though she's the most underinvested. Still doing a lot more than Ishmael because of that E.G.O. Ishmael managed to clash everything though, which is pretty rare. Or at least nobody ever targeted her. This is what I mean by the XP though, like look, nobody's leveling up, right? And then the next fight is gonna be like probably even higher level. Never mind, it's 25. Right, sick. Anyways, I think that's it for now. You may have realized I did learn a lot. Watched a lot of videos. Learned about like incomes and stuff. Learned about like some standout IDs, like this one. And the Mersoled one. And apparently like the season 1s, the season 5 ones are also pretty crazy. Like this Mersoled one apparently is really good. This Don Quixote one is apparently really good. The one on banner right now, this Firefist Gregor, this one looks sick. I don't think he's that good though. But dude, just look at him. He's aura farming. Oh yeah. But yeah, that's it for now. I might be back again for a third one. But I'm not sure how much more I can just learn. Probably a ton more. But for now it's like just grind time, which probably wouldn't make for interesting content. But yeah, that's it. Peace.